You guys remember the name Dan Crenshaw? You know who that is? He's a Republican representative from Texas. He's a far-right Republican representative from Texas. The guy that wears the eye patch. Remember that guy? Military veteran. He was recently being interviewed, and he was asked some questions about some positions that Tucker Carlson has taken in regard to Vladimir Putin and the war in Ukraine. And Dan Crenshaw pushed back during the interview on what Tucker Carlson had to say. And then as the interview was wrapping up, he was caught on a hot mic talking about how if he ever ran into him, he'd fucking kill him.
Have you ever met Tucker?
We've talked a lot. If I ever meet him, I'll probably kill him. He's the worst person.
That's far-right-wing Republican Dan Crenshaw telling a reporter in a hot mic incident that if he ever ran into Tucker Carlson, he'd fucking kill him, and that Tucker Carlson is just the worst person. This is Tucker Carlson talking about Dan Crenshaw.
And the next time Dan Crenshaw stands up and says, "But you don't understand the threat," shut up, Dan Crenshaw. And everyone liked Dan Crenshaw. Just about had it with you. You got hundreds of thousands of American citizens dying of drug ODs, and you've done nothing. Your state was invaded by foreign nations at the behest of international organizations, including the United Nations. 15 million young men just came into our country for reasons we can't even understand, and you did nothing over your border. And you're going to tell me that some other nation is the threat? No, you're the threat. And that's true. So I don't care what party that person comes from. That person is an enemy of everything that you voted for. Trust me. We've seen this movie so many times, and the way that they short-circuit your critical thinking and get you to go along with it, and I know because I've been a victim of this, is by scaring the crap out of you with something.
I know that was ironic to hear coming out of Tucker Carlson's mouth, since that's how he makes money, scaring the crap out of people to get them to do what he wants them to do. Yeah, that's Tucker Carlson and Dan Crenshaw having some epic biblical in-party battle over who's the enemy of this country and who isn't. Newsflash, you both are. Never forget, though, Dan Crenshaw also refers to your Social Security and Medicare as welfare.
We spend 75-80% of our budget on a welfare state in America, on Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid. I would love to ask Tucker what he thinks that $100 billion should be spent on, and if he would vote for it as a conservative.
So before you get done watching this video and think to yourself, well, Dan Crenshaw, he hates Tucker Carlson, he must be a decent guy. No, he's still a piece of shit, too. It's just that we're getting to watch two pieces of shit in a piece of shit party battle it out for who's a bigger piece of shit. It's nothing but entertainment for us.